what are you doing? First, I didn't want to deal with Otumfour directly because I respect him so much. That man is not a man, it's a spirit.
Right.
If you know Otumfour is a spirit, he carries some weight. So I didn't want to offend Otumfour himself because now I had information that Otumfour is outside, it's in South Africa.
All right, everybody, thank you very much for coming. This is Serwaa Amihere TV. Today, I have a special person in my studio. Listen, somebody special who knows the law. We are going to learn a lot of things over here. It doesn't matter where you are living. Sometimes you need to know about your country law. If you're living in abroad and you don't know about Ghana law, listen, you bet you ready. I'll be right back and I'll introduce my guest. My name is still Kafre Duamba. Team Serwaa, keep the focus. We'll be right back. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel Serwaa Amihere TV. Yes, like I told you, this is the studios of Serwaa. Lawyer,
My brother,
how you doing?
great.
I love your outfit.
Thank you very much.
Who are you wearing?
I don't know.
You don't know who are you?
No, it was a gift
A gift from who?
from a special person.
I want to know a special person because this is so beautiful. You know, my color is coffee. Lawyer, I will confess, you do a great job. You know, you're helping the country Ghana and exploring, the law and everything. Let me dig in. I know you are Chairman to me lawyer. Let me ask you, how did you get connected with Chairman to me?
I think it started, Chairman Tumi has been an MPP man, and I think he identified me somewhere 2012 during the election petition.
Wow.
I sat on TV3 and did the election petition analysis, and since then, I started expressing my legal opinion on all issues, and every media house seems to engage the services of lawyer Ampaw. Wow. And I think Tumi decided to open a station, and then he said to himself, look, I need somebody who will come and then quickly come and make serious statements, analysis, controversial statements, so that at least we can get a lot of views. So he just one day called me and said that, look, please, I beg you, I want to open my TV station, but I need you for you to come around, come and do about 1 to 2 interviews, then we can start. I said, no problem, I'll do that. So, COVID period, he invited me, I came, and then I gave him what he wanted. I raised a serious controversial issue that I will place an injunction on the 2020 elections because of the COVID, because we were talking about social distance. So why should we go and queue and vote? And that became a serious issue. And then all of a sudden, the station was having about 500 views, and then it got to almost 50,000.
Wow.
Then
from 500 to 50,000, meaning 450,000 added.
Yes.
Wow.
And then quickly, Tumi said, look, we've started. Let's go. So that's how we started, because it was a lockdown period. I was not able to go back to Accra. So we started doing analysis upon analysis. Then one day, he brought an issue bordering on family and law. And once again, I threw a controversial statement that, look, it's better and it's good for every man to spend on the wife. And wife must make demands from their husbands, because that's the only way you can love your husband. And that one too became a serious controversial issue. Then Chairman said, law, you're not only good at law, but social issues. Can we strike a better trade? Then I said, what's the deal? He said, I want to give you 2 hours
of the show,
airtime.
Wow.
And then give me content, viewership, and then take the advert money.
That's it.
Then I said, good. Then he asked me, and I said, look, I can only do it on Sunday because I go to court from Monday to Friday.
Right.
So
Sunday
to Saturday, maybe funerals and all that. Right. And then Sunday, I go to church. So I said, well, I can do it 8 p.m. in the evening.
After church.
So he asked me, do you need anybody? I said, no, I don't need anything. Don't give me any producer. Don't give me any editor. Leave everything to me. I raise my own content, and I come and do the show.
So hold on. You should not give you a producer.
Yes.
No editor.
No.
So you are the producer.
Everything.
The presenter. Editor.
Yes.
You edit the show.
No, the editors are there, but my show is live.
Oh, okay. So, it's a live production.
It's a live production. So I don't have any producer. I don't have any director.
So who's doing the MCR? They're switching.
They are there. They are there. But I'm talking about like producer helping me to and maybe look for content.
Okay.
And I don't have.
So you do your own content and everything.
Content. And
okay.
my content is based on how I feel. So I normally read through what is going on social media, and I decide not to make any research. I believe in like what we are doing today.
Okay.
You know, people don't know that you called me, you have not given me the areas of interest, but I've come. That's how I like my interview. But if you call me and say, "Look, I'm going to look at ABC,"
I
then
don't do that.
You put pressure on me,
right?
Because I want to speak.
I want us to flow.
I want to flow. That's me. So that's what I do. So when I go to the studio, I decided on the topic instantly, and I give hot. That's why it's so controversial. Because whatever I say, I don't think through. I say it as it is, then you, whether you like it or not, you will listen to it.
Take it.
Take it.
Lawyer, so if we have to understand, meaning, Chama want to me poach you from TV3?
No, at all. I don't have any contract with any radio station, any television station.
Okay, so your TV3, why were you helping them? They call you to just come and do.
You know, my background. I've been a media law lecturer for more than 15 years. I've taught most of the people in the media.
Right.
Kwame Sefaka and Bola Radio, all my students. And I have a lot of people I've taught. Okay. I've taught Bevro Latte and Sampi Yale. So I'm a media law expert. So most of the radio stations and television stations, my students are all over, and they know what I'm capable of doing. So there happens to be one person at Media General when the issue of leadership came in. They said they want somebody who can do it, and the legal analysis. They said, my lecturer, Ampaw. So I was just called, and I just showed up. And then there was confusion as to how we should go about it. And I told the host that, look, this is the first case of this nature. It's a novelty. The Supreme Court judges themselves are confused. We don't have a precedent, like a case study that will guide them. There's no law guiding how to proceed. There's no law that they will look up to. So the Supreme Court judges are going to struggle. So for me not to commit myself, let's begin to talk the ordinary person's language. So let's start and talk about issues and reduce. Don't ask me questions like a lawyer. Ask me questions like a layperson. And let me also come down to the layperson's level and let me explain. So we started talking about who is a lawyer. We were warming up, and it became interesting because I was now exposing the other person to the court proceedings, who is a lawyer, who is a judge, and how the court proceeds, and it caught up. So when we started the proceedings, I told him, like, look at the proceedings and ask me ordinary questions. And I don't know what happened to me, but it's like I understood the process in such a way that after every analysis, I was able to predict rightly that this is how the ruling is going to be. And when they break and they come, the ruling is the same. I got 100%.
Wow.
And everybody was like, wow, who is this guy? And I was so objective, not MPP, NDC. You know, so after the end of the day, TV3 realized that no, they need to maintain me. So they started taking me on their morning show to do newspaper review. And so, but I didn't have any contract. And same with UTV. To my capabilities in analyzing family issues, and I have this kind of humor, you know. So I was able to do telenovela case with Councillor Lutrot, the controversial councillor, and then Kumchacha. And I was able to fit there too. So it's like everybody was like, wow, if you want a lawyer who is so flexible, can give you stuff, can cause you, can make you laugh, it's also serious lawyer, then lawyer Ampaw. So every station was like, when there's an issue, who do you call? Lawyer Ampaw. So almost every station, every radio stations, if I in a day I can get about 20 invitations, and I have to choose one. That's what happened. So I don't know any radio station, television station that I've been there for them to do, but I didn't have any contract, because I was so much into my legal practice until, and you know, most of the stations, because they didn't have contract, they were not paying me. You know, it was like, oh, lawyer, take fuel. At times I said no, and the worst place is GBC. They will give you 15 cedis. And that one, you know, the funny thing is that I went to GBC, did the program, and then I went and signed. It was 15 cedis. Then they gave me 20 cedis and they asked me of a change. Then I said, wow.
They asked you of the 5 cedis?
Yes.
Wow.
And I said, wow, because they have to add it to give somebody.
All right.
And so I was like, wow, the media doesn't pay, you know. So I said to myself that, oh, look, and I just want to do it because that's my passion. Public speaking is my passion. Right. So Woon to me is the one who gave me the best offer, you know, because it's like, lawyer, come and take 2 hours
of the
airtime, and then run
commercials
your own advert and put the money in your pocket. It has never happened.
Wow.
So I was so excited because what happened is that I'm not an employee of Woon to me. He doesn't control what I say, what I do, but I'm making money.
Right.
So that's the best deal. So
awesome.
People don't understand why I just love Woon to me because he has given me that opportunity.
Right. Talking about Chairman Woon to me, are you a personal lawyer to Chairman Woon to me?
Yeah, I am a personal lawyer, but you know, Chairman Woon to me have different kinds of lawyers.
Lawyers, okay.
He has about more than 20 lawyers. Those who are handling his mining and cases, and then those who are handling his marital cases and all cases. But me, I'm the best among all.
Jack of all trades.
He calls me my number 1 lawyer.
Right.
Why? Because I do the most controversial cases. I defend him with my legal and my life.
Right.
You know, if you look at almost every case that want to be I've got into, when it's difficult, when everybody has run away, that's where lawyers will show out. Right. The most difficult one is the one that I had with Otumfour, right, where they have made allegation that he said he's a political kingdom, and
he's a king of,
and then the allegation was like, wow, he has to go and face Otumfour and the chiefs, and you knew what happened. And I realized that chairman was down because when it comes to Otumfour, nobody want to offend Otumfour. Right, nobody want to look into the eyes of Otumfour and then try and have a beef. So the president, Baumia, MPP as a whole, they all called back. They were afraid. They were scared. They called Woon to me, please go, and if you go and beg, because this thing Otumfour, they show authority. Then Woon to me called me and said, lawyer, look at what is happening to me. I'm innocent, but look as if everybody has given up on me, and everybody has found me guilty. So what can you do? I said, Woon to me, wait, I will do something for you. So I intentionally, today I'm saying it, I intentionally decided to take the battle myself.
You took it upon you?
Yes. So I said, Woon to me, I'm going to make sure that you can brief.
Okay.
Then I'll be the center of controversy. I want to receive the insult, the attack, and the threat. I want to face Bishia.
Wow.
So I intentionally went there, and then there the chiefs and said, look, what are you doing? First, I didn't want to deal with Otumfour directly because I respect him so much. That man is not a man, it's a spirit. Right. If you know Otumfour is a spirit, he carries some weight. So I didn't want to offend Otumfour itself because now I had information that Otumfour is outside, it's in South Africa. So when I realized that Otumfour is in South Africa, I realized that the sub-chiefs, some of them have been manipulated, and it has political connotation. I said, look, I can deal with the sub-chiefs. So I went there and make wild, dangerous allegations that nobody in Kumasi can make. I said some of them are thieves. And then
you broke it down, yeah.
Yes.
You broke it down by talking about
three.
How Otumfour has been stressing about cheap, people selling
and then
lands and other
stuff. The last one was what I know it will kill people for me if I said it. So much about by heart. You know, the chiefs will be comfortable with double sale of land because that one is on the social media.
Right.
They'll be comfortable with anything about a sale of land. But that man, I know that is not good. Even if your father is a womanizer, I don't look into that. But I want that fight. So when I said that, then I know that I will trend and Woon to be will be safe. Wow. So too, my enemies were happy. And I know the enemies are NDC people.
Yes.
And then those who are also doing the bidding of NDC, like Captain Smart, Judy Jonas, Kevin Taylor, and those media personalities like Super everything, they will come out of me because I become, they see me to be very noisy, very loud. So they said that was the end of Ampaw. And I love that challenge. So I kept my calm, and then I saw social media, I was trending, and then they attacked, the insult here and there.
Everything was coming back and forth.
I said, Chairman, to me, now you know you stop training. Now you can sleep. But I've taken the battle. So now everybody like, now Chairman to me then he can Ampaw. And I love that one.
Right.
So you realize that when he got the stage and then they invited him to me, I told him to me, don't go.
So you were the person who
Yes.
told me to not go for the first invitation.
I said, Utubi, don't go.
Why?
Because Otumfour is not around.
Okay.
And I only believe in the judgment of Otumfour. And I know that Otumfour is a spirit.
Right.
Otumfour has this thing. Before he comes, he consults the gods. And the gods will tell him all the truth. So anytime Otumfour sits in council, he knows the
exactly
end from the
what's
beginning.
going on. Okay.
But the other sub chiefs, they don't consult. And for them, they are moved by what I don't want to get. They are moved by emotions and what they have heard. So I was telling him to be delayed for Otumfour to come. And if Otumfour come and Otumfour invites me, for example, I'll go because I will receive justice. So I told him to be feign sickness. So when to be feign sickness, I said, when you feign sickness, then let's see how the sub chiefs will react to know how they are going to deal with you. And true, it worked because when it didn't show up, you could see the hunger. So I said, look, I've set them up to prejudice the matter. So when they started attacking Wuntubi, then they decided to turn the heat on me. Then the moment they turned the heat on me, I said, my Lord, I finished the battle. Because the heat was like, so you're Zongo lawyer. So you're wait, I know they started, we'll deal with him. So when they started attacking me, then I said, then, sub chiefs, I dare you, I'm not coming. And I will not come. Because you have already judged me. So pass the sentence. So I decided not to go. And I told him to me that he should tell them that I'm not coming. Because in law, I know that the Supreme Court have said that when you are summoned before the traditional council, it's an
choose to go or
not to go. So I know my right. So and that time too, I was in Kumasi. I was enjoying the
whilst the chiefs are telling you to come.
Oh yeah, I was in Kumasi. Banners eating mabanku and Odum going to court, and I could see mixed feelings among the Ashantis because I realized that most of the Ashanti people loves me. Like Ampaw, they are scared of Otumfour. So when people see me, no problem. And then those people too could not get closer to me. It's like, hey, this man. But I was enjoying everything. I decided not to leave Kumasi because if I leave Kumasi, then it means that I've done some wrong. So I want to stay in Kumasi. And then, so I decided not to go. So I knew that at the end of the day, Otumfour intervened. So I used one serious legal trick on the chiefs. You know, what I did was, I said, look, you call me a stupid lawyer? And he said, do you know that I've worked for Otumfour before? It's true, I've worked for Otumfour before. So the moment you call me a stupid lawyer, I mean like Otumfour, I've engaged a stupid lawyer. It's an insult. So I reminded Asante of my role as a lawyer during the election proceeding to 2012. When you called Stepahiri to bring him to his palace. And for 3 hours, I did a job for him. So now if your sub-chiefs are saying that this lawyer who has been with Otumfour and have done legal stuff for Otumfour, a stupid lawyer, that's where Otumfour have to come in. So people didn't know that Otumfour is the one who stamps authority from South Africa.
Wow.
If we left to the chiefs, they would have done something differently.
That's true. So everybody was saying something different.
So you see, no lawyer can do this thing for me.
It's not easy.
No, so I go and see the insult and the attack on my life. And even they threaten me. There are people in the Kumasi, you know, and I say, I'm not moved by insult. You know, there's one thing about me. The moment you insult me, when you insult me, I'm excited because it means that I'm higher than you. Because you see, when you are higher than somebody, you don't insult the person.
Right.
But the moment the person insults you, it means that either the person cannot stand your shine, or the person want to be like you, or the person, you are ahead of the person. Because naturally, if somebody is your small boy, you will not insult your small boy. So me, and there's one thing about me, I don't go on social media and read about comments. Anything. No, I don't even listen to myself. So I don't care about what you are saying, and I enjoy when people
are talking about
it because it means that I'm the topic. So I'll always be on top.
You always be on top. You stay on that one. Let's go for a commercial break. When we come back, I'm digging in about lawyer, hardcore allegations. All right, thank you very much. This is Serwaa Amihere TV. Please subscribe to the channel. To our prize sponsors, Vickers Kitchen. If you need, delicious food to eat in America, contact Vickers Kitchen. And also, if you come to Ghana, you want a place to sleep, it's all about Opambour Village, an apartment, 2 bedrooms apartment. That is my mom's place. Just tell mom that you have a promo code Serwaa, and mommy is going to help you. If you also want to renew your passport, get tickets, go on cruise and everything, contact Coastland. Coastland is going to help you. Lawyer, when I was going on commercial break, I mean, you make us understand the whole issue about, our king, Nana Onkwaso more Piafo, how the case went, everything. I mean, if anybody is watching, they have understand it very well. Let's come back to Prophet 1. Prophet 1. If I talk about Prophet 1, everybody know Prophet 1. We saw the battle, the back and forth. Prophet 1 was, warning you, and you came back when he give you. How does all these things started?
I think that Prophet 1 is somebody I've admired for so long, because I quite remember when I started supporting Prophet 1 when I was not even a lawyer. I was, I think, entering into the law school. So he has been my man. Those days I admire him and obeying him. Right. The beef between them, Metro TV, this one will come around 8. Right.
Let's
then
meet,
after,
when Prophet Ebenezer said, let's meet at stadium and other stuff. Yeah.
No. I didn't. I was not enjoying that beef. I'm talking about Metro TV. This one will come about 9.
Oh, okay.
Everyone, then after that quickly, and they were so unique.
Right.
They have their style, their message, their song, and Opambour was somebody I was admired because he was focused, serious-minded person. The word was there, the prophetic was apt, the music. He was a music man. So I admire everything about Opambour. Right. And until just recently, I started realizing that Opambour is no more the Opambour that I know and that I admire. Because now he has added comedy to the ministry. Now, together with some chiefs, they have this comedy session, insult galore, profanity, that kind of stuff. And they say it with impunity. And then I realized that he has lost focus, because now you don't see the word, now you don't see the music, but rather now it's more of controversy, beefing one pastor the other, beefing Usubempa, beefing, then the beef goes with insults and curses. And so I said, this man that I've admired so much, but I kept my calm because I have not gotten the opportunity to meet him. And I wanted to meet him one day so that I could say that, Prof, Charlie, what are you doing? Opambour, until when this issue of Wontumi came with the chiefs, and then by God's grace, I was able to help Wontumi to sail through. Right. And then the chief did not invite me. They tried to invite me. I didn't go, but they said it's over. Okay. Then Opambour and the junior pastors met, and then the question was, what has happened to Chairman Wuntumi's case? Then the boy said, oh, I'm not going to bribe. That's the first statement. Lawyer Pani and Chairman Wuntumi, they're going to bribe the chiefs. And the chiefs have spoiled the case. Then Opambour said, oh, hey, don't use the word bribe. Meanwhile, he said, okay, the boy, so don't use the word bribe. Bribe is saying, then he said, oh, what has happened is that now the chiefs have turned against the one who went and make the allegation. Right. And Wuntumi is now a free person. And then Opambour asked, what about that lawyer? And they said, oh, that lawyer too, when they invited him, he didn't go. He said, hey! Oh, Ashanti chiefs. Now I realize that you have lost it. Wow. And then the insult of the Ashanti chiefs. Opambour started even cursing them. That, look, if you have taken bribe, you will pay for it. You've disgraced Otumfour. Then they pay for it in that lawyer. Why the lawyer makes allegation, you didn't deal with that lawyer, you've left that lawyer. And then I said, Opambour, do you have issue with me? May answer. By God's grace, they set me free. Right. Assuming the chiefs are forgiving me. Right. You're the man of God. You want my downfall, you want them to kill me. So I was like, oh, this man has something against me. Because if you love me and I'm into trouble, and then by God's grace, I'm out, you could even call me, Lawyer Ampaw, I need you, please be very careful. But to say that you don't understand, and I said, okay. Then I said, oh, this man have issue with me. So I put that aside. And you know me, when you touched Baumia and you touch MPP currently, I will deal with you like a retailer deals with everybody who touches NDC. So, fortunately for me, the next program, he started attacking Baumia. Holding Baumia responsible for the mess in Ghana, and then declare support for Mama. Mama came to the church and told everybody, including the people of Asante region, said, you Asante people, I'm talking to you. You can go and queue, but your queue and your vote will be nonsense, because I have declared, God have already ordained Mama. And I said, wow, this man has now come, and the battle will have to start. So I have to diverse ways to get his attention. So I decided that, look, I'll deal with Opambour. So I decided to talk about men of God who are doing well in the world.
Before you go into the men of God, you know, you were talking about Opambour, how Opambour has diverted doing something different. But let's see, when you go to the Bible, Elijah and Elisha, you know, when you do anything and this prophet, they will curse him. They won't just let you go like that.
Listen, let me tell you. The days of Elijah and the days of those wicked prophets are over. We're in the days of grace, the days of forgiveness, where the Bible talks about Galatians 5:22, that we should bear the fruit of the Spirit. And one of the fruit of the Spirit is long-suffering. You see, long-suffering. And the Bible says that, look, the world will reject you. The world will mock you. So as a man of God, you'll be rejected. People will mock you. People will not understand you. Nobody will love you. Because we are in the world. The Bible says that you are not from the world. Therefore, people, this world will hate you. But if a man of God cannot stand mockery, a man of God cannot stand long-suffering, a man of God cannot stand pain, what sort of man of God are you? Jesus Christ went through all. The Savior went through betrayal. Judas betrayed him. He still loved Judas. You know, the world betrayed Jesus Christ. Hosanna. Then they said crucify Christ. Then you have Joseph, whose brothers sold him. But at the end of the day, what happened? When he became the prime minister, he did not. So, can we leave you a man of God? A little misunderstanding, little pain, you curse, then you don't deserve to be called a man of God. So me, I don't see Opambour as a man of God. I see him as a man who wants to please himself, and he wants to create a kingdom for himself. That I'm Opambour kingdom. If you dare me, I will curse. He's not more killing souls. He's killing souls.
Really?
Yes. I currently do know that he has placed curse and won Jack Ulumi, and then this police officer Sapon. Just because they said he made certain allegations against Opambour. And Opambour says those allegations are not true. So Jack Ulumi should come and apologize within 7 days. And then the gospel police gospel musician, what's the name? I've forgotten.
The police. Yes. What's the name? Kofi
Sapon. Jack was narrating a story that they went to church together with Kofi Sapon. SP Sapon. And then somebody did the unexpected. And Opambour was suspecting the pastors. So he said, look, they should smell their bottles. And then they said even chiefs should also smell the wife's bottles because he doesn't trust the wife.
Wow.
And this thing has created a funny situation on social media. And the fact that Jack Ulumi mentioned Sapon. Sapon have not come to confirm or deny. Opambour says that because Sapon, ASP Sapon, have not come to, or he's going to curse him. And they're not only curse him, he said he's going to curse the owner of the radio station.
Wow.
and then curse.
Because the owner gave him the platform.
And then 2, curse the host. Then 3, anybody who works in the studio, anybody who is part of the production team will be cursed. 3, those who listen and they make mockery will be cursed. What kind of pastor is that? I don't. You see, me lawyer Ampaw, I don't believe that Opambour case works, because I want
He's
to try.
A prophet.
No, I want you to try it on me. I want
But
you to try it on me.
people have been giving testimonies.
No,
for you saying that Opambour is not a comedian pastor.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a style of also, inviting or winning evangelism to also people to come to the church.
So why don't you ask a man who said, lawyer Ampaw, you don't understand me. You are also a lawyer, but you also do comedy. Is that insult? Comedy is not an insult.
Right.
You see, so if you are a smart man of God, you don't see this as something which should provoke you. I'm a lawyer. Don't I do comedy?
Okay.
How many lawyers do the things I do? I create funny situations. So you can say that, if I'm also a comedian pastor, you're also a comedian lawyer. Then we have pepe. But then for you to say that I'm going to curse you, lawyer Ampaw, and I dared him, and then the moment I realized that Opambour is empty. The reason why I said it's empty is that the moment I dare him, I said, Opambour, you can. No, he has not cursed me. He said, yeah, I'll curse you. I said, can you curse me? I said, Opambour, I dare you, curse me. You see what was going to happen, because
Bible makes us understand. Touch that anointing and do my prophet.
And me, I'm not anointed.
He's a prophet.
No,
of God.
but me, I'm a prophet.
You are a lawyer of the country.
Do you know the grace upon my life? Do you know the grace? Let me tell you the reason why I said Opambour is an afraid man. Then when I dared him, I took the battle to him. You forgot that Bible says that what I fear comes upon me. And then I say, and the Bible also says that, look, confess positive things. David was able to defeat Goliath because he looked at Goliath and said that we are small. And I look at Opambour, I see Opambour as a small person. Then, yes, that's I see. Spiritually, he cannot stand me. Spiritually, Opambour cannot stand me.
Are you having something back in you?
Good. That is why I said that. When I said that, then Opambour said that, Ufu sell your lodge. The quickly said, I'm a really battle.
Are you a lodge?
No.
What kind of lodge are you lodging?
No, he thought that I'm into Freemason.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not into Freemason. I've never visited a scribe before.
But when was the last time you visited a Freemason meeting?
I'm not somebody who belongs to any secret society. I'm a free-spirited person. That's my strength. I am somebody whose mother has soaked me the blood of Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And not only blood of Jesus Christ, but I'm spotless. I don't have any covenant with any God in this world. And I've never contacted any shrine. Then I don't belong to any of the secret societies. So I am a strong person because, 1, I have a clean heart. Number 2, I want always to be on the side of the truth. And the truth is a shield. So if Opambour comes against me with curse, I will fight him with the shield of truth. The Bible says that put on the whole armor of God. And one of the armors of God is the truth. It's a shield and a sword. And that is what I carry. And what I carry is bigger than what he carries, because he may come at me with the God that he serves. But I come at him with the God that my mother served. Akosuya. That I'm also serving. And that God is the God who, according to Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, knew me in my mother's womb. Before we were born. And set me apart for a purpose. And that purpose is a covenant. It's a conference. And that God said that the things I will do, the people will not understand, so they will fight you, but they will not. So it means that Opambour doesn't know me more than the God that knew me in my womb. So what is small, because when he was being created, I was not there. So what he carries is even what I carry. So he cannot change my destiny. That is the strength I carry. So everybody in Ghana, I look into the eyes of everybody in Ghana and say that everybody cannot touch me. Because until the one who make me finish with me and say, Lawyer Ampaw, now the battle days is now ended. Yes, and then I always believe he said, I'll call it a tree. I feel comfortable in a tree. You'll say, Insurance will for dimu if we prepare corner whom say you no me whom if you bremu na whom edumesti. Meaning until I finish with what I'm doing, Nobody
Can't touch you.
can touch me. Not even Opambour. He's too small. And I want this thing to go over. If he dare me, we should have a one-on-one encounter. He will run away.
He will run away.
Yes.
We will come back. When we come back, I'm not finished with Prophet Opambour because he's a prophet and you are a lawyer.
He's a prophet,
yes.
But currently he's no more a prophet. I've declared him not to be a prophet.
That one I don't know, you know.
But I know because now he has lost it. He should go back to his first love.
Lawyer, I'll come back to you.
Thank you.
We will go for a commercial and we'll go right back. Lawyer, Reverend Opambour, Prophet 1.
Yes.
I also love him so much. The allegations and what you are saying is too much. Just apologize to him.
Apologize to him for what?
For what? Saying Opambour is a comedian, Opambour
do you know what Opambour have said about me? He said that I'm not a lawyer. I'm a foolish man. The things that Opambour have said about me. I'm a lawyer of 25 years. Do you know my client's base? He has exposed me to public ridicule. He said that I've never won a case before. Do you know the damage he has done? Has gone viral. I hurt him, he also hurt me. Negative and negative. So that's why I said I cannot curse me.
So you want Opambour to meet you one-on-one?
And he cannot stand my shine. He will run away. Opambour cannot look into my eyes.
Wow.
Yes, he cannot look into my eyes. Go and ask Osubempa. Osubempa dared me. Osubempa. I took Asabajan on, forgotten about the sodomy, Sarah and the Castro issue. And Reverend Osubempa was close to Asabajan. They play football together. So Reverend Osubempa went to Happy FM and dared me by saying that who is that lawyer Maurice Ampaw? I said, shut up. I've done nothing for Mother Ghana. Asabajan is a star. He has been playing for the Black Star. So the next time he hears my voice, he's going to curse me. That when I stand at the court to speak, I will fall unless he comes to revive me. And he said it, and I've never encountered him before. Then Happy FM gave me the link, and I looked at it and I laughed. Not knowing, I've done a case before for him. He bought a stolen car some years back, and his lawyer didn't come to court, and I was the one who was in court, and I stood up and pleaded for the court, and they granted him bail. And he looked into my eyes and said, "This lawyer," I said, "Lawyer, I love you so much. You resemble me." Then we all gave him money. I said, "No." So some years back, but he didn't know that that same lawyer was called Lawyer Maurice Ampaw. So he thought Lawyer Ampaw is a big man,
different person.
So when he dared me, then they played it on the air. Then they called me and Osubempa on air. Then I asked Osubempa, "What wrong have I done? You say, shut up. Who are you? You are disturbing Asabajan. And I'm a man of God." And I said, "Look, listen to me. Now I come after you." I said, "Look, I want you to dare me. You said you will curse me. Now I'll be going to court tomorrow. Let's have this banter on air. Curse me. Do everything that you can do tonight, because I want to see your power manifested in court. So when I go to court and I fall, and you come and revive me, I'll serve the God that you serve. But if I go and I stand on my feet for 30 minutes and I don't fall, you will come and serve the God I serve." And that was openly on this thing, Happy FM. And then I went to court. The media followed me to the court, and I stood there for 1 hour arguing my case. And then when I finished, I turned around and said, "Look, I didn't fall. So let's go back to," and then everything was there. Then Kofi, when he came and called me and said, "Osubempa want to see me," I said, "I'll go." When Osubempa saw me, he said, "Wow, Lawyer Ampaw, you, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that it's you. You are good, I guess a good man." Then I showed him the evidence of Asabajan. I showed him. He said, "Now I understand that you have a good heart." Since then, I'll be on the payroll of Osubempa up to now. Every month he drops something on my Momo.
Wow.
He loves me so much.
Lawyer, let me ask you this question.
And not only, I defend true men of God.
I know you defend
yesterday you show my show. Yeah. Then you understand that I don't joke with
because it's not easy to go and stand on the platform of high
spirit. I can do to Opambour. If he invites me, I want him to invite me. Yes, I go to his church. Then we reconcile. No, we reconcile on his pulpit, and then I'll demonstrate the power that I have to his members. I will sing, and the members will fall under the grace. Then Opambour will they me?
Okay, we will come back to that.
So that's the challenge.
That's a challenge. Okay,
invite me
to invite you to the trip. I know it's going to come to pass.
I'll go.
But yeah, what is this beautiful young girl have done to you? Yesterday, you were on the platform of Phone to Me. How you dissected, the story about Serwaa.
It's a pain in my neck because I knew Serwaa some years ago, and she's a beautiful girl, and I had so much respect for her.
But Serwaa hasn't done no harm. I mean, she was having fun, and unfortunately, this video just dropped out.
No. You see, let's have fun, but let's be responsible. There is a law that governed nudity.
Okay.
You don't have the right to your body to go nude. It's a crime for you to go nude, especially when you are having sex. It's a confidential thing. Sex is done in secret.
Okay.
And there's nothing like kiss and tell. So you don't have sex with somebody and go and tell somebody that I've had sex. Because when you are going to have sex, the two of you goes into the room quietly. You lock the door, you misbehave. Sexual, if you have had sex before, you misbehave. There are some people who scream, there are some people who does a whole lot of things.
I don't know about that, I'm a virgin, so no, I'm about...
If you're a virgin, I don't have a problem. But people misbehave doing sexual offenses. And that is where, when two people enter into a sexual relationship, that is where you'll be shocked about, for the first time, you see my nakedness. Okay. So the woman will now see that Ampaw who is talking plenty. You go to the room, not knowing my penis is like this, or my penis is like this. Right. So you look at it, it has become confidential between me too. I enter not knowing your shape is not a shape. So whatever I do with you,
it stays in there.
Should be in there, no recording. No recording. Anybody who records sexual sin is a crime.
Wow.
It's a crime. Because when he goes out there, he becomes an obscene material in the hands of the wrong people. So for Serwaa to record, look, if you look at the video, she was enjoying, she looked into the camera, right. And then you even call the guy. That's my pain. Let the guy record you. But you was like, come on, baby, come. And the painful thing is that he sent the recorded video to the guy. And by saying, I miss you, there are girls who, I have a lot of problem like that. I don't know, I have one number, and social media, if I give you my phone right now, you collapse. Girls that I don't know, at times will send their naked video and say, please.
Yeah, we have experienced that.
Lawyer,
know that.
I just want you for once. So for you to send a video of your nakedness, your nudity to the man, that is where you've committed a wrong against your own body. But
this is two adults having sex or enjoying themselves, and sometimes doing that you don't have the capable of that frame mind.
Please,
it's about, baby, let's do some video vibe, and maybe mistaken.
No. You must learn the law. The law regulates everything that you do. The law regulates everything. Our sexual conduct in relationship is regulated by law. It's the law that determines who should have sex. Who? So if you're not 16 years old, both man and female, you can have sex. So a boy who is not 16 years cannot have sex. If you are 15 years and then you go and have sex with a girl who is 21 years, that girl has defied the 15-year-old boy, and that girl will go to jail for 25 years. That's what the law says. And a girl who is not 16 years, when you have sex with a girl who is 16 years, your punishment is 25 years. Wow. So who should have sex is defined by law. And then where to have sex, by the law. The law says that have sex in a very quiet, coded area, in a room or a place which is not in the public domain. So you cannot say that I have my car, I own my car, therefore I park my car outside. Inside the car, you are having sex. If the police bounce on you and he catches you having sex in your car, the car is in the public space. It's a crime. Now, the law also talks about who to have sex with. Who? The law says that don't have sex with animal. A man and a woman should have sex. So apart from a man and a woman to have sex, no, the other sexual preferences are not permitted. Then how to have sex is defined by law. How? Sex act should be directed. The man penis must enter the vagina. The man penis don't have eyes. So you, the man, must assist the man penis to get into the vagina. So that if you're a man and through doggy style, you intentionally place this penis. There are some men, married men, that's what they do to their wives. They tell the baby, I like doggy. Then the woman will give doggy. Then the man uses oil. Then pretend to time the animals. So if you're not very careful, before you realize, mistakenly, you say, I'm sorry. So, the same way, this penis is not meant to enter the mouth. So anybody who is sucking a man is a criminal. It's a crime. It's unnatural carnal knowledge for you to suck. So sucking is prohibited because the mouth is meant for what? Speech. And to do what? Eat. And to chew. So that if mistakenly you put your manhood in a woman's mouth and the woman feeling is going high and then he started to bite it and then go. Please, it is not, the woman has not committed a wrong at all because the penis is in the wrong place. The penis is in the wrong place. And then to see, the reason why the Lord says that we should not allow the penis to enter the mouth is that there are some men, when you allow them to have you start sucking them, they will start enjoying the sucking more than the natural sex. And you know, this sucking takes two places. You know, there are some men, they will turn like this and give their back to the woman to suck while they are also licking. And if you don't take care, even the man decides to get orgasm. That's the end. So I have a situation whereby a married man, for the past 6 years, I've refused to impregnate the wife because he loves sucking. And it's also a crime for you to lick a woman. Licking. So those who are licking are committing serious crime and wrong. Because licking, the mouth is not meant for the vagina. And if you know the health implication and the legal implication of licking is that there are so many, if you allow them to lick, they will love the licking more than the sex. And I can tell you there are some men who can lick 30 minutes, 1 hour, and they release their okay. I did a divorce case where this woman told me that he want to divorce the husband. I didn't know the reason why until we went to court, and he said for the past 7 years the man have refused to have natural sex. The man will lick and has been licking the vagina for the past 3 years and has divorced sore. Because when he's licking, he's biting the clitoris. The man behaves like a dog. He put everything in the mouth and you will be biting, then be screaming, then the man will be holding the manhood.
Ejaculating.
Yes. What is that? It's abuse. Anything that you start, you abuse it. So if you don't use the natural means, you abuse the unnatural. So the Lord don't want us to abuse. And through licking and then sucking, people have contacted I know about throat cancer. Yes, throat cancer and everything. So in this part of our world, we must understand that there are rules of the game. If you are having sex, don't video. If you're having sex, if you don't even make noise. The Lord teaches us how to comport ourselves when we're having sex. When we're having sex, we don't make noise. It's sexual nuisance.
So you teaching about all this, lawyer, why didn't you take that case to also lecture Serwaa? Serwaa, okay, fine. This is how you can go about it by giving her the
the harm has already been done.
She's a woman. No, I mean, you need to pamper the woman. Women are queen.
No, I was not targeting Serwaa. I was targeting the ordinary Ghanaian girl who has not fallen victim. So my warning was like, Serwaa, you've done the wrong thing. But my target was like, let the ordinary Ghanaian young girl, the girl child, should take a clue from what has happened to Serwaa. Because see, look, whether you like it or not, Serwaa, it will take her so many years to recover. Do you know why? Now, how can he get currently a suitor who would like to marry Serwaa now with this trending video?
There are some men right now interested in her.
if the man goes to the family and then he says, oh, I want somebody to marry, they say, who? Say, oh, Serwaa. Your father and your mother will be looking at your uncle and they will be asking questions. So you want trained or you want to marry? That is the problem I have. You see, we need to do sex. Like me, Ampaw, I have said it several times. The things that I've done for the past 57 years of my life, 56 years of my life, there is no single girl that can accuse me of sexual abuse, but I have really chilled women. I have chilled women in silence.
Really?
I have chilled women in silence. And every woman that I have chilled in silence admire me up to now. Because with decency, I chill without deceit. I chill with, in the chewing with counseling. I'm making love with you, but at the same time, I'm counseling you. You see? And I chew in secret. And I chew with what? Restraint. If I know that I'm not going to marry you, I time every one month, one round. Everyone, because I know that it's somebody's engine. So I didn't know to.
You won't take advantage of
it. And it will surprise you that at that time, there are so many girls that have attended their wedding that I am their chairman that I have dated before. But people don't know. A lot of. And so, because the question is that it is somebody's daughter. You are cheating or you are stealing somebody's daughter. You must make sure that you don't spoil it. So me, those days that we were bad boys, my girl, you will not smoke. You will not drink. We will not clap. I'm the indoor type.
That's your preference.
When you come, I first sit down and tell you that you're a young girl. I preach Christ to you. That's what I do. I preach Christ to you. At times after the act, I tell you that we have regretted. We should go pray for sickness, for forgiveness. I've never done any wrong to any woman in my life. So I can't trend. No woman can dare say that Ampaw has a video. You dare not.
You have wrong, Serwaa. You have wrong, Serwaa Amihere. So
by what?
I mean, the fire was too much.
No, she needs it now. So that
you need to advise her. Like
no,
I'm saying, women need some pampering. Women need some kind of, they are queen.
No, listen to me. She ought to know better. And the best way to send signal.
But the harm has been done already.
No, that's why I'm saying that it should. Look, do you know what I've gone through when I wrong society or when the people perceived?
That is you as a man.
Yeah, no. I have a reputation. I have wives. I have children. I have family. So they also get worried. But I learn my lessons.
Right.
So Serwaa should learn the lessons. So it's better to take the bitter pills than to go and say, Serwaa, and yes, the next time somebody will do it. There's nothing like Otumfour here. So you mean she is the same Otumfour.
So you mean that you're throwing a caution to the youth?
The youth. That if you're a girl and you have sent nude picture or video, or you have allowed any young guy to take pictures and videos, start praying and ask for God to delete those pictures. And currently, as I speak right now, there are a lot of young girls who are blackmailing married men. Right. They are blackmailing pastors, they are blackmailing bank managers, they are blackmailing politicians. There are a lot of young guys too who are also blackmailing women.
Right.
A lot of them have their naked videos and they threaten them. Look, I have one that I have to intervene. This boy dated this girl for 3 years, and then the girl said, look, it's over because I want to marry. He said, you want to marry? Come and let me chop you. I'll chop you 10 times before you marry your husband. So he asked the girl, when is the wedding? He said the wedding is in September. Then he said the chopping starts from June. So you'll be there, no, then you say, Akusha bra. But then you show some picture. We have the best channel. Then you chop. And the chopping is like ukujami. So big chopping. The guy said he's destroying the vagina before the pregnant. And this girl went through it till the time that it been on the moon. The guy located the hotel and booked a room at the hotel that the husband.
The same hotel?
The whole same hotel.
Wow.
And was demanding a match. Don't know what girls are going through.
I know.
Yeah, so if you're a girl and people don't have your nude, you can call a bluff. As I sit here, no girl has my nude, so I call the bluff. You see, I'm in the public domain. I've spoken for more than 15 years in the public domain. If what I've said about Serwaa, if there's any girl who have my nude, to say, Lord, I'll sell it to you. No, you can't. Must me, I'll let the law take its course. So it was just a friendly advice to Serwaa.
Lawyer, can you advise the youth, please?
I just want to tell the youth that they should not think that time is on their side. And the Bible says that the young man should happy himself and have fun, and whatever your eyes see, go after it. And but remember that whatever you are doing, one day you account for your life. So the youth should serve their God and to determine their purpose early, and get focused. Remember that everything that you are doing will one day come you account for it. So you are building a record right from school. If you misbehave and you misconduct yourself in school, one day when you become a minister, during 13, that record will play that you. So they should be very careful what they do. They should be very respectful and also very responsible. They should be bold enough to learn the right things and try to shun the wrong things, and then allow God to determine their destiny.
Lawyer, has it ever come to you a time that you are getting a case that has been one of your challenges that you regretted even getting that case?
In terms of, yes, currently I'm doing a case in Kumasi. There are 2 cases. And
you wish that you didn't even touch that case?
Yes, it's a current case that I'm doing before the commercial court, and it involves a young guy whose parents have decided to deprive him of the father's hotel, a share in the father's hotel, and then the land. And for 2 years, this man was about to commit suicide, and I have to come in. He doesn't have money, and for 2 years, I've spent my money in fighting for the case. And for 2 years, I've spent my coming from Accra to Kumasi, and by God's grace, the case have come to an end. And 2 weeks time, we are going to look for judgment. But it has already stressed me. It's like I wish I couldn't
touch that
this case, because financially it has weakened me, and then also the stress of going up and down, and there are spiritual attacks also. So I think this is one of the challenges.
Okay. And one word to Prophet One, your lovely
Opambour, invite me to your church and let's reconcile and take it from there. I'll come.
Thank you very much for coming, lawyer. Thank you very much. I must say, you're doing an awesome job. You are helping, the country, teaching about the law, and also helping other people. And even the last case that you said, that is something that, you're like a godsend to the country of Ghana. God bless you for whatever you are doing. To our studios over here, we thank you very much for honoring this invitation. It's an honor, it's a privilege for us. Thank you very much.
You're always welcome, my brother. And you also do a good job. God bless you.
Thank you very much. All right, lawyer, thank you. That is lawyer for you. Please do to subscribe to the channel Joba Abba TV. Follow all social media platforms. Oboba Village and Apartment is right at Pokwas Amman. From that is my mom. Beautiful place. Please go sleep over there. Also, if you want someone to also renew your passport and everything for you, contact Coastland. Coastland is going to help you. Vickers Kitchen. Vickers Kitchen is also cooking for people in New York, New Jersey, wherever it is. Contact Vickers Kitchen. If you want delivery, people to deliver your parcels and everything for you, contact Joba Deliveries. Also, if you want a camera crew to also film your wedding, any occasion, contact Joba Production. My name is still remains the same. My name is Godfrey Nyoma. You can call me G to the Fair, Team Joba. Keep the focus.